Well, we spend a whole lot of time on Sonora Living Live focusing on women. And we do hear from you guys out there. Why don't you do more subjects for us guys? Well, today we did want to focus on the men in our lives by preparing some dishes with love. And that's why we brought in Gina Buskirk. She is from Gina's Homemade, and she's here to make some manly Italian food. In this segment, you're preparing truffle grilled cheese.
I am, but it's a little bit of a twist because there's the truffle cheese, which is great. It's a new cheese we make called scamorza with truffles in it. But as great as the grilled cheese is, and we love the grilled cheese, and men kind of do, but you have to add meat. Because men love meat.
All right,
and is there anything better than a Parma prosciutto?
I want to focus on this. What is this?
This is called scamorza, and this is our truly truffle scamorza.
I love it. And this is new for you guys.
This is new. You slice it, and there's the truffle in it, and I have it pre-sliced because it has this wax coating on it.
Okay, look at this.
And you take the wax coating off, and then you slice and you eat it. It can go with any cheese plate, but we like to put it on a sandwich.
So what's in it? What's it made of?
Truffle. Oh, it's a kind of a harder mozzarella, low moisture.
Okay. And you guys are just starting this brand new. How has the feedback been?
Oh, excellent, excellent.
I love it.
Now I am going to butter the bottom of this pan in olive oil a little bit.
Okay.
And then I'm going to put the cheese on. And then we're going to just cover it. Let that cheese melt up a little bit.
Why both sides of the bread?
Oh, because it's
because you did both sides, right?
I haven't yet. I'm going to. Okay. I'm going to do this. We're going to butter a little bit. Because on any grilled cheese, you want that flavor of the
outside.
butter.
Okay, I'm thinking you're talking about the
No,
end.
no, no.
Okay.
I buttered the bottom of the pan instead of the bottom of the bread.
So this bread is a little sophisticated.
It is.
It's not going to be your typical
rustica, but you can do a ciabatta. You can do any Italian bread you want. If you want to do just a plain, like a grainy or white bread, that's fine too. Just something a little heavier to handle the taste.
Okay, so just don't give them the kids' bread. Give them something a little more with a little more sustenance to it.
Exactly.
Okay.
So see this, we're just going to let that melt down a little bit.
Ooh, nice.
We don't want it to melt too much. We're going to let that melt down. We have our tomatoes sliced. We have our prosciutto. So at about this stage of the game where it's not completely melted because it's more grown up. We don't want it too melty, but at the same time we don't want a prosciutto melt. We want a grilled cheese with some
Because
prosciutto.
when you tell the man in your life, hey babe, we're having grilled cheese.
Yeah, exactly.
He's gonna probably go, what?
A little arugula.
Yeah, this is a hearty meal.
This is a hearty meal. They're men, they get hungry, they want food, and you know what? I don't blame them. So we've got this. Now the tricky part is the flip.
Yeah.
Always the flip. There we go.
Nice.
There's the flip. And we're just gonna let this brown up. We don't really want it too melty.
Now your cheese was melting pretty quick there, so that truffle cheese is real creamy. What's the texture of it? What's the taste of it?
It's a firmer, fresh mozzarella. Of course, it's a firmer, fresh mozzarella, and it has truffles in it. And we mix it all in together, and then you hang it for a few days. You wax it. Isn't that yummy? It's wonderful on a cheese plate, on any sandwiches, anywhere you want to go with that.
That is really good. And you know, when you tell your man, I'm making you a truffle cheese, they're going to be like, yeah, right. But this is really, you've really added some components and some levels to it.
It really is. You just put a little sea salt on the end and the tomato.
I noticed that. I was going to ask you put sea salt right on the bread?
I do. I always do. I always put the sea salt in the pan with the olive oil and butter. And then I always do the top one with a little butter with sea salt because it infuses in there.
I love it.
Isn't that so?
I love it. Gina always has the greatest ideas. This is so much fun.
Thank you.
You're with us the whole hour.
I am.
You guys also launched a new pasta line, so we can talk about that as well. What are you going to prepare for us next?
Oh, the next is the cheeseburger, but it's got some twists to it. Of course, nothing
your
normal.
Typical cheeseburger.
Not the typical.
Okay, we are catering to our guys today, to you. We love that.